Good day, Leo viewers. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning in to Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your amazing energy. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for clicking on like, subscribing to my channel, and also hitting that notification bell that will let you know when I'm going live or posting new readings. I'm going to shuffle for the overall energy for the Leo collective. This is a general reading, not personal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Spirit, I am shuffling for the Leo collective for June 2025. What do they need to know for their greatest good? For June 2025, what messages? Oh, thank you. Let's see what we have here. Straddling worlds, wandering between realms. And we have teachability. I just heard that some of you are leveling up. Now, you might be wondering how. I feel like you have been really honing into your gifts, into your spirituality, into keeping your vibration high and changing your lifestyle and really leaning in to the path that you are meant to walk. I am seeing that you are able, some of you might even be able to like be a medium or be able to be in touch with the fifth dimension. And I feel like some of you might even be in a position to pass this knowledge to other people. I also just heard astral plane. Maybe going through an astral plane when you're sleeping, you're able to visit other dimensions, and you can project into the fifth dimension that way, or to another plane when you are sleeping. Some of you are very gifted that way. And a lot of you are in a position to be able to share your knowledge about these gifts. Now, I am also hearing that some of you, although, like you, how am I going to word this, Spirit? You are gifted, but it's hard for you to live the life of, like, it's so easy for people to say that, you know, they're spiritual. It's so easy for people to say that, especially nowadays, you know, people really are craving a connection. But they're still talking about other people, they're still gossiping, they're still living a life that isn't on the same level as what you're preaching. It's like, in order for you to be the person you want to be, you have to live the life. And you can't just pretend to be this spiritual person. You have to also live it. And other people, when they see you living this life, living how you project how you're living with your spirituality, then you become an inspiration. But you have to want to learn. And when you are reading these self-help books or these spirituality books, you have to absorb that and want to really live that kind of life, really take it in and walk the walk. So I do feel like a lot of you are trying to learn and level up as well. I feel like there's a lot of people who are wanting so much connection, and they are looking for connection, And there are so many of you out there who can provide that for others simply by the way you're living your life, simply by the way you speak to people, or the words that come out of your mouth. Are you constantly speaking negatively, or are you trying to use a more positive connotations on things? It matters. People hear you. And if people are, why do you say that? Because this is positivity. I'm speaking it into life. I don't want to go back or level down to who I was before. I want to keep on rising. And explain it to people. If people are asking you, that means they're interested. So I do feel like a lot of people, a lot of viewers have that ability. People are paying attention to you. People want to know what you're doing. And the best way to show people is by example. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have a hamsa hanging in your cube at work and, you know, say all these things and have crystals and whatnot. However, if you're not living the life, if you're not being an example to other people, then what energy are you putting out? All right, Spirit, I am shuffling for our Leo Collective. What does the Leo Collective need to know? Thank you. Can I have a couple more cards? Thank you. To get this started, please, Spirit. Just thank you. Okay, so I do feel like there's something that you were missed because you're in your head about something. You're telling yourself, this is anxiety. It's like you have shut yourself off. You don't even want to see or hear about it. But this is an opportunity, or it could be opportunities, multiple, that you're missing because you're scared to move forward with something. You're afraid to get out of your head. You're thinking about all of the things that could happen. Woulda, coulda. Is this going to happen? What if this happens? Oh my gosh, but what if we can't live like that? There are so many opportunities that are going to be missed if we stay in this prison that we're putting ourselves in when we tell ourselves and make up these scenarios that probably will not happen. We have to be mindful. We have to live in the present. Not what could happen, but what's happening right now. Everything's safe. Everything's okay. Get out of this mental prison. Think about right now. Everything's okay. We've done everything we can right now to be in the situation or recover from a situation. I have done everything in my power, and now we have to let the universe take control of everything else. And you have to believe that. You have to get out of your head and believe that the universe is going to have your back. Because you're going to miss opportunities over and over and over again. I do feel like there is a divine feminine who is, this could even be you, who is wanting your attention, wanting you to move forward with these opportunities. This could be a mother figure. Look, I'm looking at this. Look, I feel like she is looking at this situation and trying to hand you this cup like, I'm here for you. I'm going to help support you. Stop being negative. You're missing the opportunities. Let's see. Let's see who this queen is. Spirit, what's going on with this Queen? And this Queen is passionate, wants something. This Queen is wanting passion, creativity, has something on her mind, is ready to pursue something. I mean, it could be sexual. They could be emotionally and sexually involved with somebody, or manifesting a relationship. They've been waiting a long time for this to come into fruition. Whatever passion this is, they've been waiting for it. Calm, cool, and collected, I just heard. Right, of course, because she's the Queen of Cups. Of course she's going to be calm, cool, and collected. She's sitting in Queen energy. I just hear she wants, or they want, meaning the Queen of Cups, somebody who is ready to focus on them. Tired of waiting for somebody who is giving their energy to things that don't matter to them. They want somebody who is going to focus on the correct energy, give their attention to them, not sitting in focusing on this energy. They want somebody who is going to give them attention. What else do we have, Spirit, for the Leo collective? Thank you. We have the Star card. This could be somebody who is ready to make themselves a priority. They're ready to say, you know what? My needs have to be met. I feel like this could be also somebody who gets a lot of attention or a lot of focus from other people. This could be somebody who is actually like an actress or somebody who is on stage. Or doesn't necessarily have to be an actor or actress. This could be, I mean, it's not gender specifics, but I feel like this is somebody who gets a lot of attention or is getting a lot of attention. Somebody who is in the spotlight, on stage. Maybe they are like the star of something. They could be like the main athlete, in on their team or something along those lines. This person might be getting spotlighted for something, or a raise even, because they are focusing on what they need to and kind of putting the blinders on to everything else that's not necessary. Okay, let's see. I can have time to pull a couple more cards. Ooh, that was aggressive. Okay, somebody is healing here. Somebody is healing because they had an aha moment with this Devil in reverse and Knight of Swords. It's like this realization, or they could have hit rock bottom, but they had a realization like, I need to change. What I've been doing has not been serving me, has not been serving the people I love. So I need to change. What can I do to make this change? It's like they had this aha moment like, you know what? I haven't been living my best life. It's time to start to heal. And if this means recovering from an addiction, or if it means cutting ties with people who are not there for your greatest good, then they're doing it. Maybe somebody you just don't feel close to anymore. Maybe there's a job that you're just not satisfying anymore. It's cutting ties with that energy and moving forward. If something is bringing you down, you have to make some changes, and you have to figure out what changes I need to make. What is not making me happy? Where is this coming from? Where is the root of this situation? And it's like it comes to you, and you're making the necessary changes in your life to heal from this energy and move forward. Okay, so let's shuffle for our concluding energy. All right, Spirit, I am shuffling for the Leo Collective for the concluding message for our amazing Leos. What do they need to know? Thank you. Oh, we have two. I was heard take them both. So, that's what we'll do. Okay, so we have number 8, which is right in the beginning. The maiden, the virgin, the princess, the innocent. The maiden archetype is the epitome of innocent arousal, naive sensuality, and precarious purity. She is compelling and addictive because of her flawless and youthful glow. She's the first archetype in the trifecta of maiden, mother, crone. And rightfully so, because she has so much to learn. The maiden is perfectly positioned for trouble to come her way and subject her to challenge that leads to the next phase of womanhood. She must grow up, yet hesitates at the threshold, enamored by the charm of youth. The maiden represents the side of us that is riveted and curious, drawn to shadowy forests and dark nights, and taking just one taste of poisonous fruit. Her magic is edgy and includes both shame and delight. Let yourself fall down the rabbit hole, young one. It's so fun. Like, all I'm thinking is this is such fire energy. Like, just wanting to be spontaneous and seductive and youthful, and just that like page of wands energy. Just total fire energy here. It says, do you long to be rescued by another, or receive a kiss that brings you back to life? Be wary of waiting for a prince. Break the spell of your own life. I like that energy. I think Spirit's asking you to be more childlike, more spontaneous. And don't forget that, this is a time to be lighthearted. Everybody is so heavy right now. And I mean, for obvious reason, but I think more of us need to let our hair down and look at things with more levity. All right, I am trying to find, where are we at here? The thread, the vessel, here we are. The vessel. The body, the container, the cup. The vessel may be the most powerful archetypical form on earth. It is everywhere. Cups hold liquid, stoves hold fire, our bodies hold organs, our homes hold families. Through the simple act of separation, the vessel protects what it contains. Nests protect the eggs. Saving accounts protect our earnings. Even the planets are contained within our circular orbit. When this card appears, it's time to assess what is being held together. And how is the vessel too tight, too loose, broken, empty, full, or perhaps there is no vessel? And the contents spill in every direction. It is natural for structures to be formed and eventually fall apart. The vessel has a life cycle that must be honored. It is time for you to build, break, or repair. You must find out. And it says, the mentor and the healer must pay particular attention to this archetypical form. And remember, I said a lot of you people are healers, are teachers, just through what you do on a daily basis. Healing cannot be sustained without strong container. So that's us. We are the container. Pay attention to your vessel. And it's like we're closing this reading exactly how we opened it, with being able to teach people by leadership and own it. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for your likes and subscribes, and for hitting that notification bell. That will let you know when I am going live or posting new readings. I go live on Monday and Thursdays between 6:30 and 7 Eastern time, and I've been known to do an impromptu live reading, so you're going to want to hit that notification bell to let you know when that happens. All right, so I hope to see you soon at one of my lives, and if not, I'll see you here next time. Bye.